Then I realized what a huge heart he had whenever we decided that we were going to do Meals on Wheels. We call everybody here mowers, Meals on Wheelers. And he was my go-to guy. If there was ever a time when someone would say, look, we've got a meeting to go to, we can't go, I would just go run into Charles and say, Charles, can you mow for me? I've got to have somebody to mow today. And he always did it. He was always there whenever I needed him. And that's what I remember the most about Charles, and what I love. One of the main things I love about him is that he was always there when you needed him.
By the end of the evening, it was very, very late, and he dropped me off and to pick up my car, and I drove home, and I have over an hour's drive home, and it was very late. And after I got home, the phone rang. Instead of going to bed that evening, he waited for me to get home and called to make sure that I had gotten home safely. That was Charles. He just, all he cared about, not sleep, but just checking on a friend to make sure that I reached home safely. And that's the way Charles was. He just cared about everybody, and I miss him and I love him. Charles, I miss you very much.
Well, I met Charles last August when he won the grand prize to the Dallas Message to the Field, which was a trip to Seattle to pick up a brand new airplane. And our team, the Culture Activities team, actually hosts the trip. So we had a fantastic group of people, and Charles and his girlfriend Barry were two of the folks who got to go with us to Seattle. And it just happened to be right after Charles' 30th birthday. And so for whatever reason, the whole group just decided that the whole weekend was going to be Charles' birthday weekend. So every store we went into, every restaurant, every drink we had, we toasted to Charles' birthday. And he's such a sweet guy and so not wanting to be the center of attention that you could tell by the end of the trip he was kind of like, okay, everybody, but I could just still picture his sweet smile putting up with all of us being so obnoxious.
So, like I said, every time I go up there and eat and think about Charles sitting with us at the table up there, it brings a smile to my face and a lasting memory of my first few days here at Southwest Airlines, and also a lot of fun days sitting up there at the lunch table with him. Thank you, Charles. I miss you, buddy. And I'll take you out with your lunch ending salute. We always knew lunch was over, or just about over, without even having to look at our watches, because Charles would always do one thing at the end of every lunch that signaled it was about time to go. It was a full-on stretch and bring it out to the side, and we knew it was time to go. So thank you, Charles. I miss you. I love you, buddy.
He was a funny person too, and he just used to always make me laugh, and we used to always have lunch together, and he would just crack me up with things he would say or do, and I'm gonna miss him, but I know he's in a better place, and I know he'll be missed by many.
He was just the person that could just made everybody else around him feel good about themselves and feel better about just kind of the way the world was, I guess. And he was always laughing and always smiling, and he came into my cube and we'd tell jokes and laugh. He was someone you could always depend on if you were not in a good mood. He can make you be in a good mood.
First of all, I just want to tell everyone what a great man Charles was, and I just want to thank everyone for everything they've done over the last couple of months. And I just want everyone to know I did talk to him on his birthday, which was August the 10th, and he was in a great mood. He was happy. He was in a great place. He went over there. He wanted to do this. This was something he wanted to do. And you know, ever since knowing him, he has made me a better person. He's taught me so many things about life. He was my best friend, my hero, someone I admired, I respected, I looked up to. the whole time while he was gone, there wasn't a day that went by that he didn't call. He was always there for me, even over in Afghanistan. And
it was just very neat knowing somebody over there, and I was so proud of him for serving and for enlisting after September 11th. But I just know we're all really proud of him, and we'll miss him dearly.
His birthday, the day of his birthday, he called, and he kept telling, every time he called about 4 or 5 times, and every time he called he would say, "This is the birthday boy," and he was always so excited that it was his birthday. And
it doesn't make the pain, the hurt from missing him any easier. But I do know without a shadow of a doubt that he left us because he was doing what he felt in his heart he absolutely had to do. And I'm so very proud of him. I'm just so very proud of him.
I really do miss him a lot. I can't believe that he's not coming home.
Last year at this time, he was so excited about decorating with finance for the Pirates of the Caribbean. He stayed up here and worked on that. We did Habitat for Humanity. I think that was the hardest thing I've ever done, but we did that. And you know, there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of you, Charles. And you know, I'm thinking of you, loving you, missing you, and just wishing that you were back here.